she actually told me she wouldn't be around today.
Why?
Hey guys, there's a new short coming on Channel 62. It's called The Brink of Disaster. Sounds awesome, huh?
Yeah, I think Dan just answered your question for you.
Oh, so did they make a documentary about your apartment?
No.
Oh, brink of disaster! Finally! I even brought my own pudding pop!
That guy's head is made of top ramen. Yum!
Power to the people.
Chug, 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 chug.
Freebird.
Leslie Nielsen's lesser-known brother.
Mr. Crab from SpongeBob.
Drink of Biz Blaster. Copyright Mipsimixlixie.
Brink of Disaster. Tonight's episode, Turtles.
Wait, something educational came out of Arkansas?
Yeah, take that, Arkansas.
Kill the pig. Slit its throat.
Based on a concept by Aquarius Guildenstern.
Gym Shop. The love child of gym class and auto shop.
Boom, chicka, wow, wow.
A Very Jerry Fairy Berry production.
I love how the credits are all happy, but there's an uncontrollable fire.
It only takes a spark to get the fire going.
And the Liberty Bell marks the transition into high action. Or not?
So even during Armageddon, the library will still not be used.
Man, one overdue library book and the library cops revoked my library card. Now I gotta do all my reading clandestine-like, you see?
I can't believe they have a whole box of Milk Duds just sitting back here in storage. This is going to be great.
Wait, does that guy have a baseball bat? Now batting for the Boston Card Files, Dewey Decimal.
The light switch must be cross-wired with the upright base.
Give me a B.
Now to find out how Goodnight Moon ends.
Time to get some studying in, because I'm definitely a college student and not 45 years old.
Ebenezer.
How to ignore squeaking door noises during pointless riots.
3 days later.
The human body and how to kill it.
Bat up!
If the squeak in any way involves Christopher Lee, I'm leaving.
When we find that upright bassist, we're gonna play upright baseball.
I'm gonna kill you, Dewey Decimal style.
Symmetrical book stacking just like the Philadelphia mass turbulence of 1947.
Listen, do you smell something?
A rabble in arms.
You're about to be hit in the head? That's an odd book title.
I think he's one of the Hardy Boys.
Which one?
Does it really matter?
And that globe is bigger than his career.
So, why does he have a baseball bat with him?
Riddle me this, Batman. Awesome shot. Right here. Excellent.
Hello, Johnny.
I'm the ghost of
There.
Christmas past.
John Smith, I believe. That's right. Who are you?
I'm Sam
I'm
Adams.
Smith, too.
Care for a stout
Jonathan.
beer?
I locked the window. You must have got in here before me.
Right, because he couldn't possibly
long
have used
time
the
before.
door.
You one of them?
Who, me?
Them who?
Yes, you.
Oh,
Couldn't
hey,
be.
hippie
And
clothes.
who?
This is what I wore back in Salem.
One of those, eh?
When? 1770s.
1700s o'clock.
What can I
Wait,
put on?
1700s o'clock?
That's right, a gag, a joke.
A trick,
This
a
ain't
laugh,
no
a
joke.
pun, an antic, a farce, a wisecrack, a repartee,
Well, you look like
a bon
like
mot, a yarn, a shaggy dog story.
You can stop now.
I'm your great grandfather, Johnny.
Great, great, great Great.
I gotta be dreaming this.
Or I smoked way too much before
Crazy.
coming in here.
Or I am. The whole world's gone crazy if you ask me.
Well, we
Them
didn't.
young yahoots out there in the cabin,
Is it just me, or does it seem
about
like
you
he
and the
walked
campus?
onto the wrong set?
milling around like a bunch of young Shawnees trying to work themselves up on the warpath.
Not that I'm a racist,
Where are they
mind
heading
ya.
this way? They don't know where they're heading any of the time. That's the crazy part of it. No, I mean tonight.
Well, gotta get back to me hide-and-seek
As
game.
I could tell, they were trying to think up something to burn. I did hear mention.
I did hear mention
the
they
college
was
library.
planning to burn something called the Midnight Oil.
Is
Well, I'll have none of it.
this it?
Let me just put on my Bob Cratchit glasses.
Well, then you're helping him. No. Then you're getting him. No, not really.
So he's just
Now,
taking
look,
this in stride?
You can't stand on both sides of the fence at once.
Without hurting your wee willy.
You can't be my great, well, whatever you say. Well, you're younger than I am. Well, might, maybe. I was just 20 when I was killed, Johnny.
And now
Like
I'm
under-
45. Still younger than you are. What
My
is
son
this,
was 2
community
months old.
college?
Well, I'm sorry.
I love how he just takes
was
this in
lucky
stride
about
and
this.
doesn't run out of the
Vietnam.
building screaming.
But I gotta get back to my studying, okay?
You're not fooling anyone, you know. You've got a dame in here.
It's a funny thing.
A monkey in a fez? A funny thing
Not
indeed.
being killed, I mean. If I had my druthers, I'd rather live for something than die for something.
I'd rather not be killed.
What would make me sorriest of all
I like beets.
would be to find out I died for nothing. What do you mean?
I want you to blow up the Lincoln Memorial.
Oh, we were powwowing about this on the other side lately. In the spirit world.
You know, Spirit World. That new liquor store on
Just
Main
folks,
Street.
us colonists. A rabble, Burgoyne called us.
A Rambo Burgonigonus?
Of course, our
What?
lives wouldn't hold a candle to what all you got, but, we appreciated it just the same.
Listen, I've got
Sometimes I think
finals
we eat
tomorrow.
more and, well, never mind.
Now, Johnny, I heard
As
you
I was
had
saying,
beer.
We were talking about this country, these United States of America. We gave our lives to start, and was it worth it?
Wow, what amazing
Well,
technology
some of us
is
come
this?
back to find out. We just don't stomach a bunch of hooligans trying to tear down what we gave our lives to build. And you know something?
Want to play Boggle?
We're even disgusted at the rest of you for letting them do it. Cool it, Pop. Grandpop to you.
Otter Pop to some.
Or Jonathan, if you want.
But don't call me Francis. I won't cotton to it.
Okay.
So this guy sounds like he'd vote for Rand Paul.
I told you I wasn't for him. But you weren't against him. Well, I haven't made up my mind yet.
But there's a hot chick
What is there
there.
to ponder about? What's your father say? You talk it over with him. My father?
My father thinks he's some sort of Sith Lord, lopped off his own hand and wears a cape.
I haven't seen him since high school.
Mentos. Everywhere.
He just took off one day, and that was that.
Not such a smarty pants
Sorry, I
now,
didn't
are
know.
ya?
That's okay. I'm getting over it.
I bent my Wookiee.
Mom's remarried, though. This time to a real no-goodnik. That's when I left home.
3 days ago. Good riddance.
Well, in our day, home was about all we had.
Sucker.
And our religion, of course.
That and very, very
Family life
flavorful
was our way
cigarettes.
of life. Our family and our religion, they kept us straight.
Whoa.
If a fellow wanted to go wrong, he had to work at it.
I don't think that term
Today.
means the same thing it did in the 1700s.
Home just doesn't seem like home anymore.
Wait, this is Prague,
Me,
isn't
not
it?
me.
No? I think
That's
I'm
because you
in the
haven't found
wrong
the right girl.
library.
I found dozens of them. But why keep a cow when milk's so cheap, huh? Now, don't talk like that, Johnny.
Stay on your mark.
I reckon it's hard not to be bitter over a broken home. But you are responsible for you.
For you and your
Besides,
cow.
you're a stripe above those rowdies out there. You don't have to sink to their level. They're young yet.
Wait,
They
there's
do
brownies
say a lot
out
of
there?
Crazy kid stuff, but that's
Young
what they
Girl
are. They're
Scouts
just
are going to
kids.
burn down the library?
So what they come up with makes a lot of sense. Look, you are a revolutionary. Well, they're revolutionaries.
I'm in.
What did you say? Your colonists look like a rabble? Well, God knows, most of these kids don't look like anything human. You're right, Johnny.
They don't look human, especially that Michelle
God does
girl.
know.
She looks like a pomegranate
You're
made of
patient about it so far,
artichokes
don't you think?
wrapped in phyllo dough.
But don't compare that riffraff to your founding fathers. We were making a place where people could worship God. And these people want to deny God and want to deny him to others.
And God hates
What do they offer
hippies.
instead?
I actually agree
We
with
thought of
that.
only building something. And these people think of only what they can destroy. And again, I say, what do they offer in its place?
Tie-dye?
Volkswagen vans?
Say,
Empty showers?
in order to build a better world, you got to destroy this one. And that's one of the things they say you think makes sense.
What about the poets and the doorknob
I gotta
tighteners?
find a book up there for this paper I'm writing.
The paper's called Why I
How
Should
many
Not
visitors
Smoke
are likely
Weed
to
After
come
a
in this
Baseball
way?
Game and
The
Sneak
door's
into
locked,
the
but you
School
never
to
can
Talk to Sam
Would
Adams.
you mind standing guard over the door while I'm up there?
It's a working
If you
title.
hear anybody fooling around, well, give me a whistle, okay? Sure.
Whoa, he just disappeared on the stairs. I'm getting confused about who is really in the library.
So what are some of the better things they're gonna build for you?
Biographies?
A cooler mom.
I want a
What?
flamethrower.
Well, plenty of things could be better in this country. That's right. Plenty of things are sight better than they were.
For example, the
But what I want
internet,
is for
which
you to
I
name me one thing that
invented.
is better in any other country than it is right here. Especially in them countries that gang out there claims to admire so much.
Wait, like
Countries like
Iceland?
communist Russia and China. Look, I keep saying they're only kids.
One day those communist
Stop saying
kids will
it.
grow up to become president,
This nation was founded by young people.
force some
When
sort
we
of
think of our
crazy
Pilgrim
healthcare
Fathers, we
website
think
on
of old
everybody.
men with gray beards. Well, most of the people that came over in the Mayflower were in their 20s.
Sounds hot.
Many were even teenagers.
There's so much
Captain
wrong
John
with that
Smith,
statement.
my ancestor and yours,
Seriously.
was in his 20s when he was founder and president of the Virginia colony. And George Washington was 22 when he was colonel of the British Army during the French and Indian Wars.
What did George Washington
Yes, on
say
the
to
boat
his
that
troops
followed the
before they
Mayflower.
got into the
There was
boat?
A young lad of 19, I believe.
chocolate.
Chocolate.
Now, one of his descendants became president of the United States, Franklin Delano Roosevelt.
So, what is this film about again?
Founding father was only 19.
My plan is working
But I had
perfectly.
forgotten that they were kids too.
Kids too?
No, let's
Sounds
say they were
delicious.
young people. There's a difference. They were young people who believed in God. Now, the weirdos of today, they deny God. And you know why, don't you?
Zombies.
They have to. Because as long as people believe in God, then...
And God won't return their calls.
What's that?
The Walking Dead.
Do you know the Muffin Man?
Candygram.
Oh, it's you, John.
With a
Good
bat
evening, Dr. Harden.
at my head?
Oh, I saw the light.
Well, I'm knocking out a paper on heartbeats of turtles.
Specifically
With a
Yertle
baseball
the turtle.
bat?
Tough nut to
Oh,
crack.
well, I saw it outside the field house on my way over here.
I heard some voices. I thought maybe someone was in here with you.
I kind of thought you might have a girl in here.
What's this?
What is it?
A grenade.
Coat button.
Yeah, but it's a pine tree coat button like men used to wear in the Revolutionary days.
Don't ask me how I know
Suppose it
that.
came off of one of those hippies' costumes.
The police.
Thought maybe some of those SDSers might be in here. You know, the Students for a Dirtier Society.
Those pine tree button-wearing hippies. Urgh.
Got a tip that they might try and sneak in here and vandalize the place, you know. Say, you didn't hear anything about that, did you?
I saw a
Doesn't
tweet
ring
about
out,
it, but it was from Donald Trump, so I
Heard of
ignored it.
something, nothing definite.
Why didn't you report it?
Look, I'm no student.
Granduncle invented the portable toupee.
Well, I guess you had something in mind, you know.
No. Not as long as they stay out of this room.
This is the turtle
Huh?
heartbeat room.
Look, there are a lot of rare medical books up there that we use in pre-med. They're not only valuable, they're irreplaceable, and I'm not going to let anybody burn them.
You think you can stop them by yourself?
Well, me and Smith and Wesson here.
They got to come up this way,
That's a bat, not a gun.
and they got to come up one at a time.
Or they could just burn it from
Maybe
below.
you can do it alone. What about the rest of the library?
These books are all turtle related. Non-turtle books are
That's not
mundane,
my
laughable, and
responsibility.
certainly
Oh,
burnable.
and this is, huh?
Well, this is different.
In what way?
In what
Makes a difference whose office is God.
way?
What did you say?
I didn't say it, he did.
Wait, you got a boy in here?
Who are you? You one of them out there?
Ben?
Mister, that's
Ben
fine.
Kenobi?
I'm mighty tired of answering if you don't mind. He's
Ghost.
a distant relative of mine. Jonathan Smith, Professor Harden.
Would you like to come speak to my class?
Jonathan, I beg your pardon.
Pardon me, Professor.
What was it you were saying about whose ox is being gored?
And it's officially turned into an episode of
Been trouble with
Scooby-Doo.
somebody else? We say it's too bad, but we bear up under it.
Is that an
Let the
analogy?
same thing happened to us. Well, that's a different story. we try to do something about it.
Your relative's right, you know, John.
I'm not questioning why he's dressed like that.
I mean, there's certain rights involved here I happen to believe in.
Wow, a cliffhanger!
There's just so much to say about that short, I don't even know where to start.
I'd like to start by asking where Pete ran off to.
Oh, I've learned not to ask.